How did I not read this book for 7 years? It's existed for 7 years and I haven't even touched it before like a week ago. What have I been doing? I've been wasting my time with stuff like Hunger Games and Twilight. Sorry fans, it's true. Hello everybody, today I will be reviewing Uglies by Scott Westerfeld. Now, I was pretty surprised when I went to the bookstore to get this. They had like 60 plus copies of this out on the shelves and on tables and everything, and the copyright is 2005. So that's pretty impressive when you think about it. It's been out and succeeding for 7 years, going on 8, and that's really good. If you haven't read this book yet, you can watch the first part and not the second part, and then come back when you have watched the book and watch the second part. If you have read the book, go ahead and watch both parts, I don't care. This book is 406 pages long. It is about a girl named Tally Youngblood, I think, and she really wants to be a pretty, and she lives in this really futuristic society where everything's recycled, no trees are killed, no animals are killed, and when you reach the age of 16, you get this operation and become pretty, and then you cross the river into Pretty Town and everything's perfect and happy and, you know, like perfect, unrealistically perfect, which is pretty much the point. And she is an ugly because she is still 15 and she cannot wait to get her operation at the end of the summer when she turns 16. She is one of the youngest 15. She's kind of been left behind by her friends who have turned 16, or a friend, because that's the only one that's been mentioned. His name is Paris, and she really wants to just go and join him across the river, and she can't wait, and she misses him and all that. And then she makes friends with this girl named Shay, and Shay and Tally are the same age, so they become fast friends over the summer. And then she goes to get her operation, but she never gets it because these special people come and they're like, we need your help to find your friend Shay because she could be in danger, and if you don't help us, you don't become pretty. So, what's she gonna do? I don't know. You haven't read the book yet, so I'm not telling you. There. It's actually a pretty good book, and Scott Westerfeld, I have a little problem with him because no one should be allowed to have a book this perfect. There's gotta be something wrong with it. And it's bothering me. Like, a lot. It was really good, and the end just makes you hungry for more, which is why I got the second book and I'm reading it now. I will read you the back because I usually do that. I pretty much told you everything already. Tally is about to turn 16 and she can't wait. In just a few weeks, she'll have the operation that will turn her from a repellent ugly into a stunningly attractive pretty. As a pretty, she'll be catapulted into a high-tech paradise where her only job is to have fun. Awesome! But Tally's new friend Shay isn't sure she wants to become a pretty. When Shay runs away, Tally learns about a whole new side of the pretty world, and it isn't very pretty. The authorities offer Tally a choice: find her friend and turn her in, or never turn pretty at all. Tally's choice will change her world forever. ... because backs of books can't, exist without 3 dots, which actually have a name, but I don't remember it right now. It's a good book. I would recommend it to people into romance, dystopian, adventure. And now for part 2. If you haven't read the book yet, I suggest you stop here. You don't have to if you don't want to. And you can go read the book and come back when you're done, or, you know, whatever. I'm not forcing you or anything. I mean, what am I going to do? Go through your computer screen and I can't even think of anything. So, yeah, do what you want. Part 2, beware of spoilers. This book isn't entirely perfect. I do have a small problem when Tally gets to the smoke and then she changes her mind, and I just think I was reading through it and there were so many times where she could have told the truth, where she could have acted wisely, where she should have known better. And there were just so many times where I got so annoyed with her because she wasn't seeing all these escape routes and she was just like going head on into a brick wall pretty much. But I guess if she had seen any of those options, there would have been no story. In which case, I would say, why were those escape routes there in the first place? If she didn't have any other option, she shouldn't have any other option. I do like the characters. I don't like all of the characters' names, but that's just me, probably. Other than that, it's a really good book. I think it's cool how everybody takes matters into their own hands, and even though on the back it says she learns about a whole new side of the pretty world, but she doesn't actually learn about it till like almost pretty much past the middle, or in the middle. So I kept looking for that, like what's wrong with being pretty, because it kind of sounded pretty good. So I do think it's a good book, which is why I bought it, because I did read a library copy version. Wow, okay. It works. And I don't really buy books unless I think I'll be able to read them more than once. I have made mistakes. Yeah, so those are pretty much all of my thoughts on this book. It didn't stand out like a whole lot from other books because, like, it was well done, it was well written, it was well planned for the most part, and I think that was just it. It was well done. It wasn't brilliant, mind-blowing, spectacular, amazing, awesome stuff, but it wasn't bad, and it was more than good, which is more than I was hoping for, so I was impressed. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye. Thanks for watching, and I have other videos if you want. For the first part of this video, if you haven't seen it, you can watch the first part if you've seen it. Wow. But I keep saying and it's annoying me. Okay. So this book is there I go again. And Shay introduces Tally to this new idea where you don't have to be pretty. No, she doesn't. What am I saying? And the end just... Did you guys hear that? Sounded like an owl. Cool. Oh, what was it? I completely forget. So, yeah.